everybody, this is Caitlin Classing and I am here with the July vlog for Lismore, aka Layla, owned and bred by Elizabeth Callahan. And Dan and I were really excited when Dee Dee contacted us back in July of 2024 to ask if we would be able to get Layla started under saddle, because we had worked with two of her maternal siblings in Bonaire, who is now going advanced, and Union City, who was the reserve champion 4-year-old and U.S. Futurity winner in the year that she competed, and is now pretty much unbeatable in the amateur hunter show ring. And we also knew of another of her offspring, Cubron, who has had a pretty prolific career across all multiple disciplines. So it's to the point where if somebody came to me and said, I know of a horse that is out of Avalon, what do you think? I would say just buy it, because of the horses that we've worked with, Layla included. All of this mare's offspring have been incredibly good-minded, and I think that that is a huge benefit that we as riders get when we're working with U.S. breeders. There is that history and there's that knowledge, and I think the mare, from what we have seen in starting young horses, is so important and such a good indicator of the quality and temperament of the horse that you're going to be working with. So that brings us to the rest of Layla's story. So here she is, July 2024, and after 30 days we sent her home to Dee Dee, a very green broke 3-year-old who, it sounds like, spent her time with Dee Dee finding new and creative ways to try and end it all out in the field and get herself on a lot of stall rest. So when Dee Dee sent her back in April of 2025, we had a young horse that needed not only to be restarted, because she was quite green broke when she went home, but she also needed to be rehabbed. And normally that would be something that would make me pretty apprehensive, because the biggest thing that keeps us safe when we're working with young horses is the ability to go forward. And because Layla had some compensatory weaknesses in her body from being stuck in a stall and not using herself for so long, we needed to go a little bit slowly. But because I knew her pedigree and I knew her family so well, I felt pretty comfortable and confident that we would be able to get her up and running safely. And she was really good-minded, started back really well, and has made the progression to starting over fences, as well as a little bit of cross-country and going out to some competition. So whether or not Layla makes it to the championships this fall remains to be seen. She has had a later start than most 4-year-olds that end up there, but her temperament and quality are a huge testament to Dee Dee's breeding program and her mother Avalon and the quality of horses that she produces. So we look forward to seeing what the future holds for this special mare.